Hi guys, it's Katie here, and this video is on how to hide your smiley piercing. So, a smiley piercing, if you don't know what that is, it is a piercing connecting the flap of, it's a piercing that's through the flap of skin connecting your upper lip and your gum line, and there's also the same thing called a frowny. And if you want to know more about my smiley piercing, go check out my smiley piercing video. Basically, when you smile, your smiley shows. That's why it's called a smiley. So, I hide my smiley I actually used a 14 gauge banana belly ring, and it's really hard to do because it's kind of slobbery and slippery, but I would flip it up because that's just how I personally like to hide mine. And I'm a flute player, so when I first did my smiley, I obviously wasn't thinking about that. But basically, it was a lot easier the first few days for me to play with a 14 gauge banana ring, which are typically belly rings, and I had 2 small balls on it, and I would flip it up. It was just easier for me to play my flute like that. So another way you can hide it is with an an eyebrow ring. An eyebrow ring is just basically smaller, as you would know, because your belly is a larger area of skin. So I think it'd personally be easier with an eyebrow ring because it's the same thing, and it's 16 gauge though, and it's smaller, so it'd be a lot easier to hide. And you can also, depending on the ring, flip that up. So if you really wanted to really hide it, you could flip it up. You could also probably get a retainer for it, like a clear retainer, and I don't have any of these as visuals out right now, but you can get like a clear retainer, I don't know if it'd be really comfortable, but you could try that too. Just ideas. That's about it for hiding a smiley piercing. But yeah, the main thing you need to be aware of is when you smile, it shows. The way I mainly hid mine is, as you can see, it's very visible when I smile. If you turn it like this, it kind of goes crooked, but you can smile without it showing. So depending on how big you smile, and if you're laughing really hard or something, you can see it if you smile like normal. If you don't smile all the way, you can't really see it. But depending on how big the ring is, you can get different ring sizes. Mine's rather small, but you can get different ring sizes, and depending on the ring size, when you turn it, it'll show or not. So my rings are really small, the smallest you could possibly get them without being too small. So where you could see it when you smile, but if you turn it, you can't really see it that well. And I actually hid it the best which was kind of stupid, with a black ring, because my mom saw it that day I had a black ring in. But basically, you get the type of ring that is like this. It's just a ring with one ball. And it's kind of hard to do because you're trying to pop in one ball in your mouth, and it's kind of tugging at the flap of skin. And it's a really thin piece of skin, so it kind of hurts a bit. It doesn't hurt, but it's weird feeling because you're tugging at the skin, so it's not exactly the most pleasant feeling. But I had one of those in, and I turned it so the ball was up against the flap of skin, and the ring showed even less than this. It was literally along my gum line, just barely over my teeth. So when I smiled, you could really not see it at all, unless I smiled huge like this. But I really don't smile like that unless I'm laughing, so that's another way you can hide it. But that's about it, guys. I hope this helped you out with hiding your smiley piercing. If you want to know more about my smiley piercing, like I said, check out my smiley piercing video if you're definitely interested in smiley piercings. Alright guys, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. Bye!